Greetings. Goddamn, salute to everybody. I appreciate you. Salute to everyone, man. Fantastic, fantastic day. Even though it's humid. I remember coming out last night, real quick, and it's always weird because the hotter it gets here, it picks up humidity. I just don't understand. It's very strange how New York City works. It's just weird. It picks up a very weird thing. You know what I mean? And it's hard for me to really explain it because the more and more the hotter it gets here, the more humid it's gonna be. And 4th of July, we had some incredible weather. Oh my God, it was really good. And I tried to capture that moment. Like I really tried to capture it, and it was hard for me to capture because a lot of times when you have weather here, like when you're working, you can't wait. We all know how it is. When you're working, you can't wait to have a day off, and then when the day off comes, you don't know what to do with yourself. So it's the same thing here. It's like you don't really know what to do when it's good. You know, and then that's not with all things. You know what I'm saying? You got you a good woman. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't know what to do, and then some niggas like, man, I got a good one. I know what to do with this. And the one thing that's crazy about weather, I move with the weather. And in the forthcoming weeks, I got a few people, representing and, touching down. And I just want the weather to be right. Because as long as the weather's right, then I can do more. You know what I mean? Because when it's humid, there's nothing to do but be indoors. And now you're in malls, and now you're gonna go to a lot of restaurants, which is fine. But it's summertime. You can't enjoy the outdoors when it's sticky and humid. It's just, you know, it's hazy. You're squinting. But see, I'm kind of stuck in between a rock and a hard place because when my daughter wants to, my wife is cool. She's like whatever. But once we know that the daughter wants to go out, then it's all game over. Like we're just gonna be, we in her control for now. You understand? She leads the way, and I got to go out into the humidity. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna be annoyed with people and all the above. But it's shout out to Lonnie. Top of the morning, goddamn. Shout out to Don't Panic. Happy Monday to you. So it has its pros and its cons. Shout out to DJ Chocolate. It has its pros and its cons. It's good for your skin. It's good for your scalp. Um, I got my locks right now. Bonded up in plaits. Y'all call them plaits. It's really braided. And when it's humid, it's good. But Lord, when it's dry heat, forget it. My hair's gonna take it. So going to the gym, I gotta watch it because then it's gonna get sweaty, and then when it dries, forget it. It's itchy season. Like forget it. Horrible, horrible feeling. Especially when they've been in your hair for a few days. But I like to have my hair up in the summertime. You understand? As much as possible because number one, it just feels cleaner, feels fresher, and um, that it's a style. So I feel good. But I could always do whatever I got to do. That's why I grew hair. I grew hair so I could style it. I didn't want to look like a drill rapper. You know what I'm saying? I never want to look like a YN. Never. I'm not a fan of YNs at all. So it's kind of sad. You know what I mean? Because then there's some men that really are some young man that's worth it. Shout out to Chris, man. I almost said DJ Chris. Salute, man. How was your weekend? The weekend was good. Like I said, we're in Human Town right now, and I got a little bit of time for y'all, and it's just amazing to me, man. It's amazing to me when now that I'm back on Instagram. Not heavy though. Not heavy. Shout out to Ebony Princess. What's up, baby girl? Not heavy. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit to know. The algorithm of videos in Instagram is not as good as Facebook. I didn't know that. You got to know what's good. Like everything got their quality. It's like BJ's and you got Costco. I prefer Costco. You know, you got Lowe's and you got Home Depot. I prefer Lowe's, but Home Depot has better service. You know what I'm saying? They just really do it. Like sometimes you just like the layout of something, and sometimes you like what it feels like. I like hood stores. I love hood sandwiches, especially, chopped cheese. So anybody that comes and visit me, just remind me to take you to the chopped cheese. We could go to an official spot in Harlem and you Instagram and take your pictures, or we could go to the one in Staten Island, but it's all through the five boroughs. Everybody got their official chopped cheese. But I do got one place out here that makes some amazing chopped cheese. You know what I'm saying? So this is the summertime. Try to enjoy it. Try to enjoy it. Yeah, I know. Shout out to M West. Okay. Okay. I enjoyed the old man podcast. So you like that one? It's good because you gotta see. The thing is with when I'm doing this month, because there's a lot of things I'm seeing when I'm outside, and I believe in inspiration. I don't believe in influence. Once something has influence on me, it is bad. And as y'all know, when I go to the gym, one positive thing in there, and it's just one woman. You know what I mean? She's so fine. She just makes you appreciate living life. Like, thank you for being free. Thank you for, even when a mind is in a gutter, you just like, okay, well, sometimes in life, we just have to have good things to look at. You know, some of y'all talk about people watching. We always people watching Manhattan. Nah, you ain't got to do that no more. You could do that in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? You know what, M West? Do me a favor. Email me at my email on the bottom, right? And then I'm going to give you my cash app. Email me at the email on the bottom of the screen. I appreciate that. Email me there. And then I'll give you my cash app from there. Um, yeah, so hold on. Chris says, quick question. Is it suspicious to always have your phone in your pocket or away when with others? I had a chick try to press me on that when I feel like it's nobody's. Yeah, I'm listening, man. That's nobody's business. Any chick pressing you on your phone, tell her that's none of your business. That's it. It isn't a. I don't like when I call somebody and somebody else picks up somebody's phone unless they say hold on. You shouldn't even say hello. You should say hold on and bring the phone to them. You understand? Like I called this woman the other day. She, woman around my way. She had to borrow some money, whatever. So she when she calls, I know she got it, right? So I called her back, and some dude picks up and goes, "Hello." I'm like, yeah, what's up?" So, oh, hold on, you looking for so and so? Yeah, like who else would I be looking for, nigga? Why you picking up her phone? Now they little hood niggas around the way or whatever. So I said to her, well, she came out anyway. I was outside, so she came outside, give me my bread, whatever, and I'm like, yo. She's like, yeah, Jermaine's using my phone or whatever. I'm like, yo, what's going on with these bums? Like, why would you let somebody use your phone and answer it? Oh, he was collecting a call. He was expecting a call. I'm just like, oh my God. So now he got to use your phone. You gotta be a real bum to the point where you gotta go over and borrow somebody's phone and then tie their phone up for hours. There's one thing when your phone dies, yo, let me use your phone real quick, make a call. Person's supposed to pick me up. I get it, but you know what I mean? So basically what I'm saying to you is, Chris, and Chris, let me tell you something, man. Chris, you sound like a good guy. You know why you sound like a good guy? Because you be having certain things happening to you with women that it's just like, what? You know what I mean? Like a woman would never look at me and know that my phone is gonna be an issue. I had one woman, I'm not gonna lie, there's one Asian chick. You know what I'm saying? And I remember I would be on the phone. She's like, so who was that? And I'm like, huh? Like I had to hit her with the what? Who is that? Like, you understand? No, no, no. I don't mean it that way or whatever. You know what I mean? Because Asians are very, very jealous. A lot of you niggas go out here, yo, I'm gonna get the Asian chick. You don't you don't want an Asian girl, especially if she's Americanized. Yes, they look good, the above, but you don't want an Asian girl. I'm telling you. They're very, very jealous, man. And jealous to the point where you to a black woman, you're not gonna, oh, what the hell? If you a real man, you're not gonna be, you ain't gonna be no punk, right? So to the Asian girl, you gotta be the same way, especially when a woman is not your race. You really gotta check her. You gotta check up for real. Like, huh? Excuse me? I hit her with one of those, and she was like, "Oh no, I don't mean." Yeah, because now it's to the point where the thing is with her, the way what she was very how can I say? Well, she had daddy issues. You know what I mean? She had that black male inheritance, that loser male, fatherless male disease. And when a woman has that, it's really bad because he never filled in the blinks. You understand? The father got to fill in certain blinks that a man just can't do. The father has to do that. He has to do that when she's young. But anyway, she didn't like me being she didn't mind me on the phone, but she hated when I used to come to her house and I'd be on the phone walking in her house. That's what she hated, which is understandable. My wife don't like that either. You know what I mean? Like, you're on the phone. You know how you do it, fellas. You're on the phone and you come in there and you're talking, and a lot of women don't like that. They're like, damn, nigga, like, you've been out all day. You could have just said that you want to stay. So now it's worse because she'll tell you, she knows our daughter, she's once you walk in the door, it's her time. And so, that's just the golden rule. That's just what we do. So unless it's something important and I have to pick them up and I'm out and I have to come back to the crib or whatever, that's different. But um asking me who's that and you didn't see me arguing and going off, that's a little crazy. So if you had a chick that tried to press you up on, you said you feel like it. See, I'm glad you're saying that. See, you feel like it's nobody's business. You know what I mean? It is nobody's business. A cell a cell phone is called a cell phone is personal. You in somebody's house and you pick up their phone. That's you believe it or not, that's not as personal as a cell phone. For you to pick up somebody's phone. When my wife's phone rings, I said, your phone is ringing. She didn't, somebody, it's our phone. No, no, I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? Unless she says, pick it up. I'm in the bathroom, tell someone saw it, something like that. But you don't touch that. That's just the unwritten rule. Like, so if you happen to be slick and you seen somebody, because women is slick, we all slick. You see somebody calling and you got hearts around their name and you putting Bay and you got your wife. I mean, that's a little stupid, you know. I just memorize numbers. I don't even like putting names a lot of times because names get you more jacked up. I don't care if you named a girl and you got some download shit going on. Like, yo, I got this chick. I'm gonna put a guy's name in the phone. And you put Arnold in there. And now Arnold calls 3 o'clock in the morning and you was sleeping deep. You know what I mean? Now you got to call back Arnold and she could hear that you're not talking to a damn man. It's just best sometimes just to have I don't know. If you just messy like that, put your shit on airplane mode and go to bed. You know what I'm saying? But Chris got to be a good guy. Chris, I think you're a good guy, right? See, I think you have to be a good guy because a lot of the things you do is almost like what? So what I'm saying to you is like if a woman looks at a good guy, she gonna try certain things. But if she dealing with a real nigga, no disrespect to you, she just knows better. It's gonna be as some non-black woman, you gotta hit him with the hold on, don't do that. Don't ever do that. And they give you that look like, oh wow, nobody told my damn Asian ass that. You understand? No, don't do that. Period. That's all. Don't explain to her nothing. Don't do that. What? Don't do that. And she was a little finicky thing, you know what I mean? Because she looked black, because she was my complexion. She was Cambodian. Cambodians are niggas of the Asians. Cambodians are niggas of the Asians. If you don't believe me, go to South Philly and see what I'm talking about. One side of the street is niggas, the other side is a whole bunch of damn Cambodians. You're gonna be like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? If y'all go to Philly, don't go there for the steak and cheese. Tell them you want to go through the hood. See if I'm not lying. Cambodians and niggas. That's it. That's all this in damn South Philly. I swear to God, I'm not trying to tell you, you won't believe it. Believe me, you're gonna see these half-breed kids, widow niggas walking around with beards and shit. The niggas are weird. Niggas in Philly are some weird niggas. You see that damn shit with, oh yeah, cause yo, I thought Meek Mills is from New York. Ain't nothing about Meek Mills, New York. Nothing. I mean, we got a lot of corny bozos here too, but Please, Philly is Philly and New York is New York. It's two complete different entities. Even though we're an hour and a half away, it's two different worlds. Like that's like comparing Haiti to Dominican Republic. We don't even want that flex. You understand? So salute to you. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Shay Loves. Shay Love says I tend to have my phone up because I like to present in the moments, find it rude when it's I put my shit down. Screw that. You know why? Because number one, you got to put your phone down and get in the habit of that. Because once you see, the thing is, nobody gonna question you when you leave the phone up. You understand? They're gonna question you more as soon as you leave it down at one time. You know what I mean? Like I got a habit of putting my phone down anyway. I just got a habit of that. And I've doing that habit all my life. I mean, coming from flip phones and all that. I mean, remember flip phones, you had to close it. Leave that shit down, man. The phone should be down. When my wife hands me my phone, she hands it to me downward. She don't even want to look at the number. Even if she fronting. And I get her mad with that. I'm like, yeah, you seen the number. You seen who that was. She said, shit, I don't. She just don't want to see it. If I'm talking, if I'm on the phone and the shit ringing and we're talking at the table, she'll get up and walk away. You know what I mean? Or whatever she got to do. She'll just get up because you know what I mean. Some woman just like, listen, I ain't got no time to be hearing all this shit. You know what I mean? You got to think about that. So a lot of times, keep that shit down, man. Because if somebody questions you, be like, I beg your pardon. You know what I mean? Like, nobody got a right to your damn phone to ask you who the hell is that. Now, it's 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, your shit is blowing up. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon and somebody calls you, like, who is that? That's some real insecure shit right there. You know what I mean? That's the only thing about Asians. They insecure as hell. They almost insecure. See, non-black women are insecure going back to that black woman because they know the black man thinks the black woman ain't shit. So they insecure thinking like, well, wonder if he go back to her. They don't even believe. Like, how the fuck did he get over it? Non-black women, they don't even understand because they see black women differently. So they're like, yo, how in the fuck is he over here? What kind of shit is this? They be non-black women be asking, they be like, can I ask you a question? Like, why me? And the black man, you know how he does. He be like, well, black women ain't shit. They can't cook, clean, pussy stink. And then she be like, oh, but you can't teach her to cook. You can't take a bath with her. No, ladies, I'm just joking, but I'm serious. You understand? Seriously, this is how that black male talks about y'all. They got attitudes. They don't understand. I mean, if she's dumb, she's gonna be on his side. And that's when you call her and she comes to your house like, yeah, he said you ain't shitty, whatever. But if she's really, really like has an admiration for black women, like most people do in the world, okay. But the problem was the black woman, her admiration goes to that black shithole. You understand? So whatever he thinks, whatever he endorses matters. Whether it's the father, the uncle, the fucking pastor, the black man she dates, had a baby with, he's the pile of shit that puts that in her. You understand? So you got to watch that. Put that bitch down. It's nobody's fucking business. You know what I mean? If a nigga asks you who's on the phone, you on the first day, you be like, huh? You got to hit him with the, come on, nigga, like the fuck out of my face. Like, you ain't, you know what I mean? You got to know you a fine bitch. When you know you fine. See, one thing I learned about women, when a woman knows she's fine, she don't stress bullshit. But when she just cute, what is this nigga calling for? Hold on. You ever have a person, man, that you call by accident and you literally made an accident and they call back like thirsty for a call? How many of y'all had those people that you call and they just be thirsty? And you be like, damn, nigga, like the shit run. I literally let it a half a second, nigga. Like if it was meant to be. I mean, if you got a family member, mother, father, and they elderly, you're like, oh, whoa, you want to make sure your wife, oh shit, oh, is everything okay? I called somebody from one of my second phones, and I didn't even want them having a number. I just see this nigga's shit come up there. I'm like, oh hell no, fuck that. So I did that. But anyway, you know, there's two different things you're gonna learn today, man. And hold on. She left another comment. Shout out to Shay Loves. I heard some put it under their name like cousin, etc. Yeah, sometimes you got to put initials like Home Depot, RI, dumb shit like that. Like if I got to get on some bullshit, I I have so many different codes because they're customers. So I just put customer. That's all. You know what I mean? I got it easy because y'all can't put customer. What you selling, nigga? But I got customers, so I just put cust. CUST. That's it. Crazy lady. Big head woman, shit like that. Big head dude. Asian slut. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Hold on. Lonnie said I had asked a man who was calling me, and we weren't even in a relationship, just casually dating. Like, huh? Like, fuck. Like, you got listen. Self-esteem is very important, man. And one thing I've learned with y'all sisters, y'all self-esteem, when I'm listening to y'all, it comes from the man. You let that low-level black male fuck your head up. Even if it's your daddy, he influences you. I'm telling you. He influences you. Okay? All right. So you inherit his disease. Okay? He already know. Most men don't even know why you with them. I'm telling you. When a man, the only confident man walking the earth is gay niggas. They know they fabulous. They know they good looking. They know what they hook. They know what they can do behind closed doors. They know what they look good if they tall, short, how they dress, they fresh. They are ultra, ultra, ultra confident. That's why black women embraced them so much. Because they're like, God damn, these niggas got more better self-esteem than me. And I'm the bitch. Am I lying, ladies? Gay black niggas got more gay niggas, period. You got the 10%. He understands. It's different. But listen, gay men have the confidence. Okay, black males don't. Write it down. They don't have any confidence. That's why a lot of times when y'all date them, they try to keep y'all down. You know, they're the best thing that happened to you. Nobody would have dealt with you. You know what I mean? They always try to keep you down because they're like, believe me, behind the scene, they talk to niggas like me. And I'm saying, nigga, how the fuck did you get that? Which is the ultimate diss to ask a man that. And he gonna be like, "What you mean, nigga? Come on, son, you already know how I do." I'm like, nigga, I don't know how the fuck did you get that? Look at this woman now. I gotta get to this quickly. Oh my god, I gotta get to this quickly. So today, right? Straight up, I'm gonna freestyle this, right? So I go to my Instagram. So you know how you get like a video. So I guess the algorithm knew that I was talking about young noble that killed himself a few days ago. Wow, ain't that bitch? It was just yesterday. Now it's a few days ago. You see how time flies? Well, he killed himself July 4th, I believe, right? Yeah. So if you know hip hop, you would know that the Outlaws group was a big part of Tupac right before his death. You know what I'm saying? Like they were dope, and they was out of Jersey. And once again, there's so much of talent in Jersey. There's so much of talent, so much of everything. I just love a nestle. Pac was official enough to grab these niggas. But anyway, as you know, young Noble committed suicide that day. He left behind the whole family, his daughters, just a real bad situation. So everybody's like, rest in peace. Never say rest in peace to a person that kills himself. They took their own life. You don't wish them rest in peace. You know what I mean? Like, you know, there's some other things you should say, but you would never say rest in peace. You never respect the person that killed themselves. Never even try to make it make sense. Just shake your head and say it's just unfortunate that happened. That's all. So as I'm scrolling through, she said that's what I meant. Down in my purse, none of your bit. Right. Down in your purse, none of your bit. Right. That's true. That's true, ladies. Keep that shit down in your purse, cause that shithole male is watching. Never show him that. Never. Shout out to Ken Thompson. Hold on, my bro Ken is here. Hold on. Ken said, yeah, that gay nigga that be in your truck sound confident as hell. He loved the booty talk. Yeah, he's a confident nigga. What you gotta remember, when a man's getting sex, he's confident, especially when he's getting it naturally. He ain't paying for it. Then on the top, so if you are ugly nigga and you fucking mad chicks, you a confident nigga. Even though you're a woman or got low self-esteem, your bitches is beautiful, but they fucking ugly. You understand? An ugly, pretty woman. That's what I should have put in the title. An ugly, pretty woman. So what happens is he knows it because when we're around men, we're like, how did you do it? You understand? We know ugly. We know monstrosity. So we're like, hold the fuck up, nigga. Like, what is the secret? You know, and he tells you with his two teeth in his mouth, well, I just tell like it is, nigga. Like, whatever. Oh, this gonna be my way. And you know what? He ain't lying. So a lot of times you could learn from these low vibrational niggas because you'd be like, yo, where the fuck do you be meeting these beautiful bitches at? You know, because you know when I know something wrong with her because I asked him that. So moving along, I'm minding my business, well, minding everybody else's business, right? I'm on Instagram again. So this one thing pops up and it was like, I'm gonna show you, right? Let me show you in real time. I couldn't believe this fucking fine ass woman here. So this popped up on my thing here, right? This right here. And she was giving a tribute to the guy that died. So the guy to the right, they're both part of the Outlaws. The guy to the right just killed himself. The one to the left is Edie Amin. Now Edie Amin was one of the main members of the group The Outlaws back in the late 90s, right? So, with Tupac and Hail Mary and all that's them. The one in the middle, so I'm looking at the picture like, who is this fine ass woman in the middle? So I thought maybe it's, maybe she's paying tribute, so maybe she's his girlfriend, because he ain't too bad looking, a nigga that killed himself. But he killed himself, when you kill yourself, you know you're worthless because that's why you did it, right? So, and that's not even a flex or a joke. It's just the truth. That's why he killed himself. That I'm worthless. I'm gonna kill myself. So I'm looking at this picture like, who the hell is this woman? So then I noticed how us men do. Like, okay, like now I want to dig a little deeper. So I flip the video, I flip the picture, and I go to the next one. So I'm like, oh, it's bro. So that's, Edie, that's the dude, Young Noble. So then I looked and I said, hold on. So that's this nigga's girl to the left. So then I went to his page and I seen her there. I don't know which picture it was, but here we go. I said, oh my goodness. This is the part. Funny looking, ugly, weird, strange, can do better. Everything comes to light to this, right? I said to myself, I got to do some more research on this because how in the fuck is this fine ass woman with this funny looking ass nigga? I mean, unless she's with him because she's been with him since then, because he was related, he was part of Tupac's entourage, and maybe because he was once an official nigga and he getting money. But I still wasn't convinced. So what I did was I went back here. I went back a little deeper and I went to her page and I said, damn, this woman is bad as hell. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she got the same picture with him there. So then I went deeper and I found this one picture of her, the one I just clicked. Look at her. Look at this. Just nice. This is you know what I mean? Look at her. Nice looking, real bad, right? And I said, this is the type of woman. Let me put some value on this right now. When you look at a woman like this, I said her Instagram got to be at least 2 million, maybe 800,000, But then I was confused because I'm like, as fine as this woman is, he had to be with her since Tupac died. Right? So then I went a little deeper. So I went to her followers and it's only at 8. She's normal. She only got 5,000 followers. Now I actually reached out to her because I really want to know. Now, really, I'm not going to disrespect her and ask her why you with this nigga, but she's reachable now. You get where I'm going? She's accessible. Because number one, her Instagram numbers are low. She's with him, and she responds to her comments. So I'm like, okay. She's responding to everybody else. She got this funny looking whack ass nigga that's washed up. I might as well just reach out to her. Maybe we could talk about Young Noble. Because she's part of them. Like she said that was her brother. So where I'm getting at is this. This is how we think off the rip. I'm confused, but I'm also know she's accessible. So then she leaves a comment that says, love your style. Will you be in LA on Wednesday, Thanksgiving Eve? We have a Warner Brothers music party exclusive. See, people already reaching out to her, and this was 84 weeks ago. Nobody responded to that. She didn't respond to that, but this is the type of traction a woman would get like that. This ain't no ordinary looking woman. This is the type of woman that's going to attract celebrities and rich men. No question about it. Niggas with money know they got a chance with this. Niggas that got mindsets of gay niggas where they cocky, confident, fly, good looking. You know what I mean? He knows he can get this. But there's also another side, right? There's the side of the dude that's just a regular nigga like me that's like, all right, well, let's do an interview. Then you got the guy that's just like, well, shit. She with him, maybe I got a chance to shoot a shot. Because she doesn't even know her status. This is the type of woman in a fucked up way. Listen to me. In a messed up way, right? This is the type of woman when Tupac died, right? Unless she, like I said, if she was with him all these years, then it is what it is. She fell in love with him, probably got a family, little different. But on average, this is the type of girl where Tupac dies and y'all niggas group starts falling off, you dip on him. You understand? Because you ain't got a lot of time. Not that you got a time you crash in the wall. You ain't got a lot of time to be bullshitting because now 25, 30 years later, you waited for this nigga to come out with a hit record. You can't fuck with him. When you look like this, you got to get out of there. When that nigga loses his job and falls off, you got to fucking skate. Sad but true. It's the truth. She has that look. So right now, with me knowing that she got these little bit of followers, I'm like, she must not know her value. She may know she got a price. I'm pretty sure niggas try to smash it and do it. She doesn't know her value. Now, look on the comment. Edie Amin puts on a comment and puts mine. Loser nigga. Loser nigga. Nigga, if you was official, you would have never left a comment, bozo. That's why he left it there. Look at her ass. Look at her body. Okay? Look at her. She's naturally beautiful. She's naturally beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Nice, beautiful, round ass, natural body, right? And this nigga's fucking that. The nigga just had, seriously. Let me give you an example right now. You've seen the butter up pictures on here. I'm not gonna even just I want you to see what I'm talking about. This right here. This is her man. I cannot believe this nigga is fucking that.
Peace.
Wow. Oh my God. Hold on. You gotta see her fucking man, yo. Look at this nigga, yo.
What's good? Welcome to another edition of Edie Amin TV's own Talk My Truth. Shout out to all the new subscribers. I want to start there first. Appreciate the support. You guys been tapping in, watching the videos, watching our old interviews. The numbers are doing great. I had my heart attack. My heart attacked me.
Wow, had a heart attack already. Wow. This is the one part that disgraces me about sisters, especially black women. Your self value is inherited by black males. A man of this, the only time a man should look like this to get a woman like that, he got to be a multimillionaire. That's the only way. Currently, not then. You can't be with him when he was that then. I don't care if he's iced tea, as ugly as he is, as old and iced tea. As long as his status is up, you cannot look like that and feel like him. Write it down. You can't look like that and feel like, period. The fact that your father never built you up, never told you your value or who you are, now you get the love and get it from him. That's what happens. You don't get it from your daddy, you're going to find it from somebody else. And this is what you end up with. Now, I'm not going to get on him with his heart attack. Niggas could have an heart attack. Anybody could have an heart attack. However, the fact that he's so young, think of what happened to this group. They all fucked up. That was Tupac's group. Tupac died. Everybody fell off. One nigga got murdered. The other one killed himself the other day. This one's having heart attacks. They all fucked up. They all fucked up. He knows. He knows he ordinarily could not get nothing like that. It has to do with his old status. See, she's probably one of a chick that's just like, fuck it. That was Tupac's croonie, because Tupac's name is still holds weight, right? But this is the type of woman. I know women say when the going gets tough, you gotta get out of there. You're not even supposed to be around that. Because you're not going to be young forever. You're too young and beautiful to be around that. This nigga will take away every goddamn thing. He's a black man. That's why he's leaving comments on Instagram talk about mine. You gave that to him. Now I'm turned off. So that's why I said, well, damn, I want to interview her now, because now I really want to get into the mindset of why does she feel that she had to post that to let everybody know, right? You feel where I'm going? That she knew the guy that killed himself. The algorithm clearly knew I was talking about him because they gave me her page. So as I went back to it, as I'm going back to it, right? I'm going to her Instagram. Let me pull up another random photo. Look at this fine motherfucker here, man. How? If you listen to me, if you seen one of my exes look like this and we ain't been together in 25 years, at least you could say, yeah, that's about Nate's type. She cute. I don't care if she was fat. You know what I'm saying? But at least you could say, well, I could see why Nate would be with her. Period. She's just a fine woman. Ain't the particular, this is my type. No, she's just fine. Right? When you look at yourself, black woman, you do, because you're in the mirror. You're combing your hair. You got to look at your eyebrows. You brushing your teeth. You get in the mirror when you wear your clothes. What the fuck are you looking at? Once a woman doesn't know she's fine, she's cooked. You're going to be just as cooked as that 30-year-old fucking worthless male. You're going to have the same mindset as him. Every year is going to get worse because you inherited his disease. See, that 30-year-old male is a fucking loser. 31, 32, it keeps going down here. It doesn't go up. He gets cooked. The more he gets closer to hell, the older he gets. Write it down. He gets closer to hell, the older he gets. You're supposed to get better with time. He told you get worse with time because it's him. It's not you. And then he curses you when you're with him. He tells you, well, God damn it, you knew what it was. You knew what I was about. I told you everything from the jump. You chose. And you know what? He's right. You knew the nigga was a loser. You knew he was ugly. You can't be this pretty and walk down the street with a nigga that look like that. You just can't do it. It makes you accessible. If I had seen that she had an official nigga, I'd have been like, hold on. Uh, is the other guy your manager? You know, I would have involved him. But then it's just like, oh, you with him? Listen, come on. You got a small platform. Okay, your Instagram should be way higher than that. Way higher. Okay? She ain't even showing no ass and titties. She's light with it. Let me show you another one. Let's just pick another one. Oh, you was on a trip with this nigga? Oh my. Hold on. Team Us. I don't know. That like the X-Men right there. That ain't Edie. I mean, that's somebody else. I don't know if that's her son. I don't know who that is. So this says 242 weeks. So she probably fucking with this nigga recently. Okay, so this is where it matters. This is her picture when she was a baby. Happy Mother's Day. Okay. I assume her mother's to the left. Maybe the mother's sitting down. I don't know. Maybe that's her grandmother. I don't know which one. She clearly comes from a beautiful woman level of woman. You got grandmothers there, great grandmother, whoever. In this picture, you see that the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Everybody's beautiful. Okay, grandma put a little bit of pounds on big deal, but you still can see she's a pretty woman. They're all pretty. So it's in the DNA, right? But where's the father? Where's the father in the picture holding daddy's little girl until my daddy told me? Because if your father had told you your value, you would have never dealt with no fucking crumb ass nigga. You understand? Now, this picture is when she was a baby, right? How do you go from that to this? How do you look at the mirror in that selfie of yours and you fuck with that ordinary, ugly black fucking bastards? Niggas is ugly. What is going on with y'all, black women? Y'all fuck with ugly niggas. It's like the lower the self-esteem, the uglier the nigga. Or the lower the self-esteem, the better he's good looking, but he's a piece of shit, lives with you, don't pay no bills. What is going on with y'all? Y'all have no self-value. You know why? Because it's inherited by that black male. He pumped that shit into you so he could control you. He determines if you cute or not. You ain't all that. And you believe him. You believe that fucking abuser, that fucking drunk, that criminal, that drug using fucking no good drug addict. You believe him? He takes drugs to feel good and get through the day. And we ain't talking about prescriptions where he's medicated. We're talking about drugs because he feels low. So now he drags you. How do you do that? This is the reason why a lot of niggas disrespect y'all, because they see the shit you choose to sleep with. Okay? How does a nigga look at this picture here? All right. And this ain't a bad picture. He's not a ferociously ugly, but come on, sister, you could do better than that. Y'all had somebody take this picture because nobody's gonna take a paparazzi of them. Nobody knows who the fuck this nigga is. Trust me. Okay? No one. All right, man. Me knowing hip hop, I would probably say he looks familiar. You know, but he's not this, he doesn't have no star appeal at all. How look at your body, look at your legs, look at your poise. Look, you by yourself can shake the block. Why do y'all fuck with these fucking low level niggas? Oh, Nate, that's all that's available. Yes, I know that in the black community, absolutely. Branch out. Y'all fuck with garbage, man. Beautiful woman, man. You know, I mean, if our father's alive, he's turning in his grave, bitch. You can't do better than that. Well, daddy, you didn't teach me. Well, goddamn, teach yourself. Listen to Ask Nate, join a charm school. Y'all feel the top of the world when a nigga is ugly. I truly believe that. You know, be around a nigga that's a good looking dude. This is your man. Are you fucking joking? How do you fuck something like that? He clearly has an insecurity with his hair. He has his glasses. Look, he's covering his eyes. He has a whole bunch of cheap jewelry on. He's broke. He's washed up. On top of the fact he's old. If you're gonna get an old nigga, get a nigga that's more prestigious. Walk downtown Manhattan, man. I don't care where you live. Come here and walk. Take the plane and walk down that bitch for a whole goddamn week. Just walk with a beautiful skirt and feel good about yourself. Cause once you don't feel fine, you gonna be as cooked as him. Could you imagine when they have arguments? He got to tell her a whole bunch of foul shit just for her to feel like shit, so she doesn't go. Nobody gonna want you, you nasty bitch. Fuck you, suck my. He gonna disrespect her because he's ugly. He's ugly. Ugly don't mean you just ugly. Ugly person, man. Black men are ugly men, and he has bad health. If you got a heart problem, you got a dick problem. You 40, 50 years old. How you putting all that fine ass on a nigga that could barely keep his dick hard because he got a heart issues and heart disease? I'm serious. You posted this nigga on your Instagram. Niggas are gonna go to her DM just because. She just built the algorithm up because this page is a low, 5,000 is pretty much a regular page, a regular person, right? So now you're gonna build an algorithm. That's how I found her. Okay, let's see this. She's in Coney Island. Look at them hips and oh my goodness. Okay, I know where Coney Island's only 15 minutes away from me. Okay. Let's see this picture. Oh my goodness. Current status, grateful, growing, and glowing. No, you're not grateful. You're not glowing, darling. Okay, you may think you're glowing, but you don't feel that you're glowing. You can't. Not fucking with that. Oh my God, what a waste. You've been all around the world. You in these countries with, I think he's, wow, look what that's Egypt. Wow. Your aura is gorgeous. She don't believe none of this shit she writing. She can't believe it. Damn, what a fucking waste, man. What a waste, sisters. And this is a common thing with black women, man. I understand most of the niggas ain't shit, but why do you pick them anyway? Okay, you inherited his disease. Okay, Edie, I mean, he knows he's ugly, but does he know he's ugly now? He's with you. All he gonna do is just say, "That's mine's right there. If I'm ugly, Nate, look at my bitch," and he's right. He got a point there. You fuck the game up when you do that, when you date that ugly motherfucker, because you let us know, damn, bitch, you can do better. Look at her. She got on flats and that ass is still fat as a motherfucker. Look at that. No heels, classy. She ain't half naked. She's marvelous. Y'all fuck with that greasy black piece of shit. I don't get. Listen, well, nigga, isn't that foul when the boat sails? No, nigga, it's not foul. It's not. You got time is of the essence. Leave them. Believe me, you understand. If you got this status, you cannot stick around because you're gonna be ordinary. Now he was extraordinary when he was a Tupac. Now he's an ordinary nigga. No way. You got to step your status up. You dressing and doing all this for what? You outshine him. Everybody gonna be like, you know what? I'm not no professional, but can she do a little better than that? Yes, she can. She could do a lot better than that. And I'm not telling you to go get you a good-looking guy that's a piece of shit. Don't get it fucked up because he's ugly too. I'm just telling you right now, all right? I don't care if you got to be with that foreign male, the white male, any goddamn male. How does a man like this get that? How? How do you walk next to this nigga? He's the same height as you. He's short. He's taking you to a burger spot. Okay, the nigga already had a heart attack. You're sitting up here at Marathon Burger. Okay, how do you fuck with something like that? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Okay. Well, what about our homeboys? This being your homeboy is cool, but even then, he ain't official. It ain't good if you got broke homeboys. You can't See, this is the problem, black women. Once you stop feeling fine, that's it. Once you don't know you fine, it's over. Or they tell you nobody wants no conceited, stuck up woman. Bullshit. That's a lie. A conceited woman knows she's fine. She knows her value. Are you kidding me? You gotta feel fine. He don't. Okay, he's lost without you. But when your heart's involved, you're gonna be lost without him because now you got low self-esteem. You fell in love. Now you show me the picture. Well, this is my ex, Nate. I was telling you about. That's why I don't like doing advice anymore. Shout out to the Green Vegan. And then you show me a picture, and I'm like, him? Well, he ain't ugly. Well, he ain't ugly. It's not the fact that he's ugly, but I thought you would have did a little better than that. Who is that? Well, remember the group with Tupac? Yeah, what, 25 plus years ago? Yeah, I remember. Oh, that's Edie I mean. Oh, you talk about the one that just had a heart attack? Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Oh, that's your man? Wow. He hit that? You looking at her feet, legs, probably got a nice whip, and you like, you would have has been. At least Coco from Ice T, you can't tell Coco shit. Her man is still, he's rich. And as a result of him being rich, she's rich. And the daughter's rich. And the family's rich because Ice T is rich. Coco knows her value. She knows. Yeah, she cheated on a nigga a couple times, but she knows her value. Okay? She knows she's a fine bitch, even though her ass is fake. She knows she's fine. How, sisters? How? How does a nigga like this have the chance to even crack a code with you and get your phone number? Look at you, classy woman. Today was all women's empowering women. Well, sister, how you empowering women with your man looking like that? You can't bring him around these spaces. And your homegirls is fun. Who's the other one there? You got fine friends. Oh my God, black woman, what is you doing? Let me read the caption. Today was all about women empowering women at the New Economics for Women Empower Her conference. Surrounded by brilliant business minded women, we networked, strategized, shared gems on the building success inside because true wealth starts with inner growth. See, you don't even believe none of that. That's the problem. This is all bullshit. By the time y'all come home and pack it all up, you go back and you talk to that low vibrational piece of shit. When he looks like that, he makes you reachable. You should have had me. We empower women here. You can't. The woman to the left, she can't be with an ordinary nigga. She just can't. It's a gift. Beauty's a gift and a curse. You cannot walk down the same street with that nigga. You can't be his fucking friend. You can't be his homeboy unless he's gay. If he's gay, it's cool. He could be ugly as a motherfucker if he's gay because he's gonna be confident. But that male friend, he's going to be around you up your ass for 40, 50 years, waiting for an opportunity to crack at that ass. You don't need that. He can't build you up. Every time you tell him you're somebody you went on a date with, he's going to be like, oh, well, I don't think he's the best for you. No, well, because he thinks he's the best. Why he ain't cracking then? You understand? You got to think about that, man. Hold on, let me go search another. Every time I click on, she looks good. Now she's in here dancing. I don't know, Wepa. I don't know what that is. I see some Puerto Rican chick there. Hold on. Now she's on vacation. Oh my God, she went on vacation with this stink foot motherfucker. God, I could imagine. You know his feet stink. You know it stinks. Wow. Wow, she really, really, you actually went and slept in the same bed with him and look, oh my God. It's turned me off. I better stop looking at her. I'm probably not gonna want to do the interview. Wow. He got that. Oh man. Wow. Okay, I've been helping people heal their light over 20 years. Oh boy. You can't help nobody heal, sister. You're in pain. You're in pain yourself. I mean, come on now, sister. What are you telling these women? Now they look at you and say, well, shit, I go give me an ugly nigga. They treat you better. No. Come on, sis. You're too fine for this, man. Hold on. That means she's older. She playing the gangster lean. So that means she's definitely older. This is a glamour chick here, too. This motherfucker is fine. Damn. And she be the corny one. You be like, yo, listen, how you doing? Oh, yeah, well, who's your man? You remember Tupac's group? Which group? EDI mean? Oh, that's my baby. I'm like, why? He's broke now. You know what I mean? Like, these niggas ain't making no. I don't understand that. Like, you got to be telling me you dating Drake. I don't give a fuck if Drake is your homeboy. Look at her crook. Look at your team, boo. Look at your team. Your team is hot. Your team of chicks is y'all ain't no ordinary girls. You fucking her. You can't be around these. What you gonna tell me? You gonna date Molly Mall and Cool G Rap? You can't date these old ass niggas. You can't even be LL Cool J's homegirl. I mean, that's better than that. At least he's still relevant as far as financially. You know what I mean? Damn. Ken Thompson said, "How do I feel about the Zubanger situation?" I didn't check that. What's going on with Zubanger? Tell me what's going on with that. This shit's getting me sick right now. I cannot believe this nigga is fucking that. I cannot believe I'm really disappointed. I cannot believe. I tell you, y'all sisters, man, y'all just get these crumb ass motherfuckers, you lousy ass niggas. How does a woman fuck around with a nigga that look like this? No self-value. You got no value. And you inherit that disease from that black fucking male. He determines that. You know he does. Once y'all don't know you fine, it's over for you. Everything you show me, you gonna see the light. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? Why? Why, darling? You better tell me this nigga's rich as well. Goddamn, he owns Sony. Okay. You know what I mean? Oh my God.
I'm out of here. Thankful and grateful. On my way up out of here. Nice try.
But there she go. She right behind him. She right behind him too in that hospital. Damn. Young woman like this going through shit like this nigga's 90 years old. She ain't even supposed to be in the hospital dealing with that shit. Respectfully. You know what I mean? She's at the level of God, unless it was a big rapper that got shot. That's different. Unless she was dealing with Tupac at his prime. That's different. She don't even deserve that. I know this sounds foul, ladies, and I'm serious. He got that on his time clock. Wow. Wow.
Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Man, sunlight. Woo. I will. I will. I will. Thank you so much. Thankful and grateful.
Show that way. I see her there. There she go. There she go. Right behind him. Right behind him. Oh my God. She's shining on this nigga, man. She's shining on this nigga. Nigga had a stroke all fucked up, man. This is sad. Now listen, I know someone be like, yo, that's kind of foul. If you got you a good woman and she been with you and stuck with you through thick and thin, that's different. If this woman been with this nigga for 30 years, that's different. That's different. Okay, because at least he was at his prime. You know what I mean? Shay Love said he's not even in his 50s yet. That's crazy. This nigga, he's not in his 50s yet. See what I mean? I tell you, these niggas, men age bad, man. Back in the day, a woman aged worse than a man. A man aged bad. Man aged bad. How this nigga got a heart attack in his 40s? That's crazy, man. This woman is a superstar. She walking around with this nigga. But they supposed to be getting in the back of an Escalade. You know what I mean? Transport services. They probably taking a fucking Uber home. Wow. Shayla said he ain't even 50 years old yet. This is somebody give me his exact age. Oh, 47? 47? And he had 2 heart attacks already. That's stress. Because these niggas, it's Tupac fucked these niggas up.
What's up, YT? This is
Wow, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. Again, unless she was with him since Tupac died and they've been together for 30 years, he got a good woman. Ain't no question about that. That's great. But again, I could be wrong. I'm just saying, generally speaking, you could only connect to this because you caught him at the top. You can't catch the nigga at the bottom. Okay? He has to catch you at the bottom. Okay? He got to catch you when he's at the bottom. If he can, catch you if he can. But you can't be with him at the bottom. You got to be with him when he's established. He can't say he's trying to rap and get a rap career. He has to be doing it. My name is Young Babe. My name is Lil B. My name is Young, whoever. I don't care if it's Lil Wayne. If it's Lil Wayne and he ugly like that, I was Lil Wayne. He's filthy rich. It's different. Then you could walk with the nigga because the nigga gonna have paparazzi. Your fine ass, they're gonna be taking pictures. It goes together. That's when it's so cool to have an ugly nigga. But you can't be dating motherfucking one of the members from Houdini. Okay? Because the nigga had a hit record in 85. You can't do that. She sucks the life out of you. Look at look at her team. Look at her team. Look at the little. This got to be her best friends. Look at them. Pretty girls rock in LA. No, darling, you can't be a pretty girl when you got niggas that look like that. Y'all too pretty. You can't fuck with ordinary niggas. He's washed up. Stay away from washed up men. Now, if that's your boo, once again, you've been with him for 35 years, you've been married, then that's different. I apologize. But generally speaking, black women do not get inspired by even that. Well, she been with me when I didn't have nothing. No, nigga, you want to be with her when she got it. That's it. That's when he goes. That's when he gonna go get you. A nigga ain't gonna get you when he ain't got shit. He gonna go get you when he's at the top. Okay? First thing that nigga do when he get his first million, I'm gonna go get me a bad bitch. You don't go out there and get your first million and be like, I'm gonna give you. Probably just gonna say, maybe I'll get me a good man. Y'all don't want shit. Heart attack ain't no joke, man. Listen to me. Heart attack can happen to any. It can happen to me. I'm just saying of this woman's value. She got to start thinking of, hold on, this nigga got a lot of health issues. He had 2 heart attacks. He's not even 50 years old yet. Tupac's not coming back from the dead. Okay? Half of the group is dying. And these niggas is not, none of them made it to 50. Well, none of them made it to 50 yet. 2 of them will never make it to 50 because they dead. Yeah, come on now, sisters. You gotta look in the mirror and say, God damn, I'm a bad, and mean that shit. Don't just say it. You gotta mean it. Okay, because if you don't mean it, that's like somebody listening to you. They hear you, but they not listening. 50s terrifies me because it seems to be either cancer or heart attack or stroke trying to be healthy in the 20s or 30s. No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about 50s. It's 40s. Especially for that black male, because he don't go to the fucking doctor. All he gonna do is drugs and do alcohol, thinking he's still young. Don't worry about that. Heart attack can happen to anybody. Don't be terrified by the 50s because you're gonna feel like that black fucking male. He's terrified already of it all. You understand? She loves don't inherit his disease. It's him. He's terrified of turning 50. You embrace 50. 50s is good for you because as a black woman, you gonna get into your identity as a woman at 50. You're gonna feel yourself. You're gonna know your true value at 50. 50-year-old for a man is a death sentence. I'm telling you. Any of you niggas in your 40s, watch, wait till you turn 50. You're fucked. It's over. It goes downhill from there, and by the time you get 50 for a man, forget it. Don't inherit his disease. I'm telling you, that's his disease. You got to face menopause and shit like that. Go to your GYN. We don't have GYNs for us. We just got to go to the medical doctor, y'all got pap smears and all types of shit. We got, okay? Well, any man and woman could get a colonoscopy, but we have to get it. We like to party, drink, hang out. Then we got all depression because we got to take care of kids. It's black men are terrified of that shit, not y'all. You don't see women out here having heart attacks as much as men. I'm telling you, black men face more depression and stress. So when you're right, I'm glad you made this comment, She Loves. I'm so glad. You know why I'm glad? This is exactly what the title is about. Black woman self-value inherited by black males. Once a black woman doesn't know she's fine, she's cooked. Listen to what she said. 50s terrifies me. You're not a man. 50, it's all over for a man. 30 and 50, two of the treacherous ages of a black man. Okay, all right, I went through it at 30. And by the time I made it to 31, I said, oh, this shit ain't bad at all. See the difference? All of us face it, but some of us don't get through that gate. Most of us gonna fall down the fucking damn sled riding hill. I'm telling you. Don't inherit that. I don't listen to me. Let me give you a better one, She Loves. I don't know how old this woman is, but she fine. That's for sure. The problem is she's overqualified. She shouldn't even be here with him. She should fucking break up with him. Okay, she can do better than this. Now look, Harry, look, and 18, and y'all niggas are still going to Marathon Burger. Come on, eating fried food and shit. Look at the video. The audacity. You can do that, black woman. He can't do that shit. That sugar that y'all drinking, that's bad for his dick. You're ruining him. You can't do that. Sugar for you makes your pussy sweeter. Sugar for him is going to make his dick not go anywhere. Y'all keep running back to LA like Tupac is over there. He's gone. This is not good. The man has an illness, and y'all eating chicken and fucking goddamn enough of the chicken and burgers. Okay? You drinking that shit, you can do that. You can drink that. He cannot. It is bad for his health. He can die. Ken Thompson said, is it true once you start getting body pains in your 40s? Body pains comes from not being active. That's all. Or overactive. You may have a job where you're climbing up and down trains all day. It's in the cold. You're working out in the cold. Yeah, that's you could get. You know what I mean? That's not good. But preservation. It only goes up. The things only go up in life when you preserve it. But once you don't preserve it, it goes downhill. She's just like Irv Gotti eating bad after his strokes, right? What is Irv Gotti's wife look like? I'm curious. I bet you she fine, but it's different. She was with him when the nigga was rich. Irv Gotti wife. Let me see. Okay, yeah. Let me go to Irv Gotti's wife. Hold on.
$52. It's a great example and something that we should all strive for.
All that nigga was doing was eating fried food. That's all he was doing. His wife was bad. I remember that. Irv Gotti's wife was a snack. She's still fine. I bet you Irv Gotti's wife's still fine. She'll get another nigga. Niggas is gonna slide into her ass. Trust me when I tell you. He doing construction. Hold on. Let me see if I can find Irv Gotti's wife's Instagram. Let me see. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Irv Gotti's passing on February 5th, 2025, marked the end of an era in the music industry. Gotti, known for co-founding Murder Inc. Records and shaping the careers of artists like Ja Rule and Ashanti, was an influential figure whose legacy extends far beyond the music he created. His sudden death left many fans and colleagues in shock, but it also prompted a heartfelt outpouring of tributes from his family, friends, and industry peers. Among those most affected by his passing was his ex wife, Debbie Lorenzo, the mother of his three children. After his death, Lorenzo shared a deeply moving tribute on Instagram, speaking publicly for the first time about the man who had been her husband and the father of her children. Her tribute was a mix of grief, gratitude, and love, acknowledging the complex nature of their relationship while honoring his contributions to music and their shared history. Lorenzo's Instagram post began with a simple yet emotional statement: Irv, you will be greatly missed. I can't believe I'm saying that. She then added a heartbreak emoji, underscoring the rawness of her emotions as she came to terms with the loss of someone who had been a significant part of her life for many years. Despite their divorce, Lorenzo's message made it clear that the bond they shared, both as co parents and friends, was deep and enduring. The tribute was a reflection of the complicated yet loving relationship that Lorenzo and Gotti had. Over the years, the couple had gone through various ups and downs, including their eventual separation, but they had maintained a friendship that endured long after their marriage ended. In her message, Lorenzo acknowledged the highs and lows they had experienced together, stating, "Married, divorce, great friends, and so many life lessons. Everything we've been through, good and bad, has molded me into the woman I am today." Her words highlight the fact that despite the challenges they faced, both in their personal lives and their professional endeavors, their relationship had ultimately shaped her growth. It also reflected her gratitude for the lessons learned from their shared experiences. She found comfort in the belief that everything they went through, whether it was joyous or painful, had a purpose. God never wastes anything. He uses everything for his ultimate glory, Lorenzo wrote, expressing faith in the larger narrative of their lives. The tribute was not solely focused on her personal feelings of loss, but also on the legacy that Gotti had left behind in the music world. Lorenzo referred to her ex husband as Irv the Icon, recognizing his groundbreaking contributions to the music industry. Gotti's vision and talent had made him a dominant force in the early 2000s, particularly through his role in shaping the careers of major artists under Murder Inc. Records. The label's success was defined by Gotti's ability to identify and nurture talent, and his impact on the hip hop and R&B genres cannot be overstated. Irv, you ignited the music industry with your presence, vision, and talent. You shattered records and did it all on your own terms. You had a truly big heart, Lorenzo wrote. These words were not just a tribute to Gotti's professional achievements, but also an acknowledgement of the man he was off the stage, someone who made a lasting impression on those around him, from
Let me tell you something about this woman here. She now they've been together for a long time, but let me tell you the difference. Irv Gotti's wife is bad. Okay. She will be fine. Okay. If she chooses to get a second marriage, she has no problem getting it. Okay. Does she need to hear this? Yes, she does. Because she, uh, what she looks like is one thing. What she feels like could be another. She did lose her husband. You understand what I'm saying? But she's still young enough. She's still young enough to go out there. They'll tell her nobody gonna want her. She wash if she old. Yeah, that's how he thinks. That's him. That's how he thinks about it. Okay. Left back some beautiful looking kids. Okay. You know, his wife was definitely attractive. She's an attractive woman. She'll be fine. She will be fine. She just has to feel it. If she chooses not to go on, then so be it. But she definitely has the option to go ahead because she still got it. You understand? She gotta feel it though. You gotta feel it. Oh, I'm older now. Nobody's gonna want me. I was Irv's ex. No, that's not true. Okay, they told Vanessa Bryant the same shit. Okay, all right. And Vanessa's fine ass right here. Okay, she will be fine. Trust me when I tell you. All right. See that white man? He's already on it. He's already on it. You see, black woman, you gotta wake up. Okay, and they know that black man's gonna sit up there and talk shit about her. Shout out to old that's Levon. You understand? Look at Kobe Bryant's wife is ridiculous. She will be fine. Shay Love said apparently he did her dirty was on a podcast about 2 years ago saying how much he wants woman to see him more than just money. It's just went viral about his hypocrisy. Send me that link, Shay Loves. I want to see that. Talk about Earth Gotti, I guess. Yeah, they tell you all that shit. Don't let that white man don't tell you that shit though. He'll show you. He'll be like, bitch, I ain't gonna sit here and tell you any goddamn. I was gonna show you. Okay. Oh, she shouldn't move on. That's what the black man's saying on social media. Don't listen to him. He's a piece of fucking garbage. Don't listen to him. Okay? You're young enough, move on. You have that option. You can do that. He can't. He can't when he gets old. Nobody goes to the damn nursing home to see his fucking raggedy ass. You know that. The men be in the damn place pissed off and bitter. Go to a nursing home and see what I'm talking about. Go and ask the woman who suffers the most in here. They're going to tell you the men do. He suffers. Don't listen to these motherfuckers. I know them better than you do. That's what I'm trying to tell you. All right? She said, type in Irv Gotti. Fine Love says, woman in her 20s want him for his money. Hold on. Woman in his 20s want. Oh my God, Irv. Of course they do, you dumb. I ain't gonna call him no fucking dumb fuck. He's dead now. Irv Gotti. Woman in their 20s. Let me see this shit here. Oh my God, what a fucking loser.
53-year-old Irv Gotti is heartbroken. Oh, that all the girls he meets in their 20s. Okay, let's put the brake on. All the girls he meets in his 20s.
No, we ain't gonna listen to your ugly ass. I gotta hear him say it himself. We are not gonna listen to no fucking busted ass chick talk about Irv Gotti. I need to hear him say it. Irv Gotti 20 obsession with Ashanti. I heard that. His brother annoys me. I don't like to even listen to that fucking weirdo. Irv Gotti refreezing his obsession with Ashanti. Ashanti got low standards though. Her standards are low. She loves niggas in bad health, drug users. She's all fucked up. She's all fucked up. Hold on. I'm sorry. I was showing this woman here. She was saying how Irv Gotti, hold on. Hold on. I thought it was him talking.
I think Irv's very emotional. He didn't always put
loyal to him because they allegedly had a romance.
Yeah, but he used to fuck her. Why she? I don't understand that. Ashanti used to fuck Irv Gotti. All of a sudden now he's emotional. Come on now, boo.
when you've come to a realization that
She can't even talk. I can't. Two people I can't listen to talk is Ashanti and Beyonce. I can't bear to hear them. Let me see. Where's the 20th session with 20-year-olds? Okay, here it goes.
From dysfunction at the Department of Defense to a judge in Wisconsin.
Heartbroken. Oh, that all the girls he meets in their 20s.
Okay. There it goes.
25,000. I was like, where did she get off asking me for 20? Okay. So she asked me for 25,000.
That's what they're gonna do, old man. You're fucking old. They're never gonna ask a young boy that. That's what's the problem with these old niggas. Niggas don't like to get old. This is why. Lucky Penny said, I don't know how Nelly bagged that. She got low self-esteem. That's how he got it. I think it was a bad woman he was messing with. I can't think of her IG. You talk about Nelly? Nelly's a fucking junkie. Literally. No bullshit. Look it up. Oh, he always getting busted with drugs on him.
She's a real one. Let's make some noise for her. 25,000. I was like, where did she get off asking me for 25,000?
Because you're an old man and she knows you're a millionaire, you old fuck. That's why. You're old. I don't understand you niggas. If you was 20, she wouldn't have asked you for 25. A grown-ass woman, they could ask no 20-year-old for 25,000 even if he got it. Okay? Another kid his age would ask that. You're old. She's supposed to. You bastard. You're dating a 20-year-old.
And then in the back of my head, I'm like, this is the tip of the iceberg. 100%. If she's my girl, that she gonna ask, I need 100. Her mess. Get all of this money from my family to have some bad come around and just start siphoning it out. That's never happening, yo. So that's why I don't think it's in the cards for me. I don't know if I could find someone who I'm going to be attracted to that's like a nice, good person.
Right.
And
so you saying you got your guard up all the time?
You have to.
Okay.
Would love to have one with me 100%. I just don't think it's out there. For me.
Rocky, start it off for us. What do you think? What's up with her?
Your daughter is not out there.
No, darling, stop speaking. You can't even speak for anybody, darling. You ain't even cute. You ain't even cute, sister. This is nothing for you to relate and comment on. This is totally out of your caliber. You're only taking this personal because she's young. You want to pander now because you feel offended because you're older. Okay? But physically looking, you can't even relate to the type of woman he fucks with. Or he used to fuck with because he's gone. So, sister, we can't hear nothing. See, the problem is you have to look at a woman like this and say, oh, no, don't listen to her. Just because of her looks. She can't have an opinion. Because believe me when I tell you, she'll fuck Chris Gotti, Irv Gotti. She'll fuck all. If she had the chance, she'll suck them all off. The thing is with this sister, she's not even on a level of what I'm talking about. What they should have did was have a reaction video from a young woman that's in her 20s to explain this. That's all. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You're in Irv Gotti's age group. And you're not even a baddie. You can't talk, sister. I mean, respectfully, you are a hot mess. Okay, respectfully.
I mean, bro, I can't even comment with this foolishness.
You're not supposed to, darling. You're not supposed to. That's the problem. You can't comment on that. You got to make a chicken channel, a cooking channel. Do something. You can't comment on something. None of these niggas would have fucked with you at their peak. Period. This is foreign language to you. I can speak for them. I'm telling you, they would, none of them. Nori, okay, the drink champs, Joe Buttons, none of these niggas would fuck. Trust me, unless your ass was gigantic, it ain't happening. You're not that you're ugly, little messy, but you're not ugly. You're just not, you don't fit the description. I'm sorry, darling. Okay? I'm sorry. That's why you don't get it. You'll never get it. You'll never, from the words of In Vogue, you're never gonna get it.
Like seriously, like I mean, what makes him think that's what he's supposed to have?
Darling, because see, you're taking it personal because you're old. You're inheriting his disease now because he's old. You're hearing it. You don't get it. He don't fucking get it. He don't get it. He just said he don't get it, sister. He said he don't get it.
Okay.
Would love to have one with me 100%. I just don't think it's out there.
Right. He doesn't. You know what I mean? That's why I show he don't get it. She don't get it. She don't get it.
For me,
Roxy, start it off for us. What do you think? What's up with her?
Your daughter is not out there.
Good Lord, why you going to diss somebody? We ain't got to talk about calling the girl his daughter. Don't take it personal, fugly. Okay, did you cut your beard off this morning? Okay, don't do that. The nigga's being transparent. Don't diss him now. Okay, now you're dissing the dad. Maybe he was alive when you did the video, but don't diss him. He clearly didn't hold nothing back. Don't diss him. Okay? I'm just letting it be known. You don't get it. He don't get it. Yo, you old like him.
I mean, bro, I can't even comment with this foolishness. Like seriously, like, I mean, what makes him think that's what he's supposed to have? You know, I mean, there's some older, if he wants Dominican, if he wants all that, there's some older ones that he can go.
No, he doesn't want an older one, darling. You're taking it personal, old girl. You're taking it personal because you know Irv Gotti, alive or dead, would have never fucked with you at that age. You know that. You're taking it personal because you know a lot of these older black guys like this. And this is your time to drag. Watch her drag them now.
Go right on over there and go get you one. They don't have to be in a 20. If they're going to be that age, they're going to want cash. What else do they want?
Even these two niggas, they like the same young chick. They ain't no different. To ask them, they want a young girl too. They all do.
From him. Dude, you're not like, you ain't Dominican. You ain't fun like that.
Oh, she don't even sound right when she say Dominican. You got to be from the country. Get the fuck out of here. She's whack. She is whack as hell. Corny as hell. Let me show you this last shithole. Y'all remember this. This motherfucking clown from New York. Lady, beware New York niggas. Beware. Beware them. This is what they'll do to you. Watch them.
How do you guys think you did? Could you figure it out? Could you figure it out, Tahiri?
I think he was enticing me to become that person that I don't want to be anymore. And then
You see that? That's what that abuser does when he looks at you. He's gonna beat the fuck out of you. Okay? Mind you, this guy, his name is Votto. He used to be a rapper. He's still a rapper. But he kind of got blacklisted from this. This blacklisted him. This Dominican piece of ass named Tajiri. Oh, Joe Button's ex-girl. He just loves hoes. He had a baby with a slut up in Harlem. Okay? Tajiri's a slut. And watch what he does. Watch what that black man does for the Hispanic fucking woman. Watch him. Watch him.
look crazy to y'all. I look extra aggressive.
You see, this nigga tried to choke this. I tell y'all, these niggas got that same Diddy disease. All these niggas are fatherless, worthless niggas. So even if he's a good-looking dude, he's still a piece of shit like this. Y'all fucked either way. He's either ugly and abusive, or he gonna be good-looking and abusive. I'm telling you. Y'all gotta start stepping out the arena. Start dating these non-black men. Take a key from motherfucking Vanessa Bryant. I'm serious. Look what he did. Choked the fuck out of him. Look at his face. Look at his face. He knew he was gonna hit her. An emotional black male. Look at her.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Bugging out. You bugging out. Serious? Like you bugging out.
This nigga just flexed on a girl.
Bugging out. You bugging out. Serious? Like you bugging out. Like you lucky I don't hurt you, yo. Are you kidding me?
Chill out. You pregnant. You need to chill. This house is on fire.
Just threw that apple in my face for no reason.
Yeah.
race for no reason.
You okay? Huh? You okay?
Votto lost it. He put his hands on me. That's not like him.
You okay, girl?
Yeah, it was unexpected. I haven't registered it yet. And let me just clarify this. Votto's never beat me. But I've been in an abusive relationship. One is enough of your whole life.
How did we get here?
I mean, come on, man. This is crazy. Like, come on.
Here's what I tell every female patient of mine who comes in and have had somebody put hands on her. If there are zero consequences to his action, if you don't do anything next, if you don't call anybody next, if you don't file any charges next, if you don't relocate yourself physically next, if you don't erect some barriers next, the thing that you're telling him is that what he did was okay.
I'm mad at the fact that she even took me out my character. She been doing continuously. Like, come on here. I've been chilling.
So she was asking
chilling.
for it.
Yeah. No.
Did you really just say that?
No, she wasn't asking for nothing. That was just
because that's what you're saying.
No, that was just fed up and not thinking right.
I'm sorry I have to have this conversation with you, but I can't have you in the house.
This is Marriage Boot Camp Hip Hop Edition.
Mine who comes in and have had somebody put hands on her. If there are zero consequences to his action, if you don't do anything next, if you don't call anybody next, if you don't file any charges next, if you don't relocate yourself physically next, if you don't erect some barriers next, the thing that you're telling him is that what he did was okay.
I'm mad at the fact that she even took me out my character. She been doing continuously. Like, come on here. I've been chilling.
So she was asking for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, this is Mr. Hilton's and Mary J. Blige's new boyfriend. Y'all do know that Mary J. Blige is fucking him now, right? You see what I mean? The women that y'all follow are fucking dirt. Mary J. Blige and Mr. Hilton are having a feud right now because they fighting over this nigga. Okay? Now, this happened a couple years ago. They fighting over this nigga. See what I'm trying to tell y'all? Black woman, your self-value is inherited by this fucking black piece of shit. Listen, I was a fan of this nigga as a rapper. I don't fuck with him. I don't even listen to his music no more because I know the nigga's a bird. You understand? So I'm trying to tell you right now, when you don't know you fine, you cook. Mary J. Blige don't know she fine. Mr. Hilton, Diddy's kid's mother don't know she's fine. Okay? They don't know they fine. They don't know. They look fine, they act fine, but they don't know they fine because you would never fuck with a nigga like this. This nigga's a turd. Okay? They kicked him off for the show, this fucking piece of shit. Ain't no woman gonna push you to beat him up, nigga. Get out of here. He's a pussy. Okay? That's why he did what he did. Only a pussy would do this. Only a pussy would do this.
Be anymore. And then I look crazy to y'all. I look extra aggressive.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No. Bugging out. You bugging out.
Are you serious?
Like you bugging out. Like you lucky I don't hurt you, yo.
Are you kidding me?
Chill out. You pregnant. You need to chill. This house is on fire.
Just threw that apple in my face for no reason.
You okay? Huh? You okay?
Votto lost it. He put his hands on me. That's not like him.
You okay, girl?
Yeah, it was unexpected. I haven't registered it yet. And let me just clarify. Instructions right. And if that list said that Tahiri walks away, you shock me, then mother shock me. Because look what I'm doing. walking the other
All
way.
right, come sit down. Come sit down. You good, babe?
You don't boogie. Is he shocked? How you shocking me? I didn't do nothing. You're the one doing it. He's out of sight again.
You gotta follow instructions.
You probably did do something.
I'm gonna find out later because I trust the process. Can I put that around his penis?
Yeah. The boot campers have been instructed to deliver an electric shock each time their partner exhibits something on the list. The point is not to torture their partner, but to show them exactly what it feels like when they're on the receiving end of that negative communication trait.
Yo, can you come back over here?
All I'm saying to you, if I'm doing what I'm not supposed to be doing, whatever's on the list, please hit me because I want to learn.
You gonna feel crunchy later.
Go sit at the table then.
I tried. I went back.
So you want me to do what's on the list? Okay.
That
now
sounds
you gonna
good.
get hit
You
all
such
day.
You
Now
such
you
a
need to
fool.
shut up.
I mean, and my thing is, if you go in a forest and you light a match, expect a fire.
Yeah, you do that. Girl got issues, man.
You've been shocking me for no reason. Shock me. Go ahead.
Shock me for a reason.
No, you didn't shock me for no reason.
Shock me
I'm
for a
talking to
reason.
them. I'm not talking to you.
I'm talking to you.
Now,
See, that's the problem, nigga. She don't respect you, pussy. See, the thing is, your thing was you wanted to be tough, but the problem is you don't tough. Why you don't get tough on them niggas when they piss you off? Cameron played you, nigga. You ain't do nothing, pussy. You ain't do a fucking thing. Cameron pressed you, nigga. Cameron threw you under the bus. You didn't put your hands on him, pussy hole. Y'all can't hear me? Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay. Why you didn't press on Cam? Vado? If a woman pissed you off like that, nigga, why you ain't press up on Cam like that? Why you ain't pull up on him, pussy? You's a sucker. Okay? And I got the video to prove it, pussy hole. That's how these niggas do. Oh, she pushed him to that. And other dumb bitch like, well, you play with fire, you get burned. No. A nigga could go off and walk out of the room. Okay? You didn't do shit when this nigga Cameron played. This is how you responded to it.
Yo, the blogs, man. Please, man. Stop atting me, man. For real, man. For real. Like, just stop atting me, man. Because like I said before, man, that shit has nothing to do with me, man. If anything was directed to me, it was to keep his name out of my mouth, man. And that's not a problem. Can't wait. You feel me? All that other shit, I'm not connected to, man.
You's a pussy, nigga. That nigga Cameron pussy. You ain't say shit when Cameron fucking pressed you. Cameron told you, nigga, I will throw you under the bus, nigga. Okay? He told you that right in this video, pussy hole.
PSA, I'm gonna expose everybody. That goes for men and women. I'm gonna expose you bad. Stop going on these shows lying on me, man. Period. Because I'm gonna get greasy, pause. Super greasy. I'm gonna talk about your girlfriends, how they used to call me and beg the fuck, and I tell them no because you guys was cool. I'm gonna tell niggas how niggas wife the hoe from the block, had a kid with them, then got mad because she was a hoe from the block, and we told you she was a hoe from the block. I'm gonna talk about how niggas got beat up on their own block, begged me to come to their block because niggas on their block beat them up before the internet. I'm gonna talk about how niggas was junkies and drug addicts and everything else. I'm telling you, I got mad dirt. I got iPhone 3s and 4s in a safe just for y'all niggas and bitches. I got all my old phones. I got the DMs and texts from this year where y'all begging me to still come fuck with y'all, to still work with y'all. Men and female. I promise you. Look, I'm looking at him. Mr. Petty is right here. He's right here, waiting on y'all. Leave this nigga alone. When a nigga asks you about me, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, be like, I'd rather not talk about it. I promise you, it's nobody above me having dirt on you, bad dirt. Nobody. I promise you this ain't what y'all want. Stop lying on me. I ain't fucked with none of y'all in the last 10, 15 years. It's sad that niggas are still asking y'all niggas about me and females. That go to show y'all ain't do shit since I stopped fucking with y'all. So niggas still asking y'all about me. I'm talking about everybody. It's not one person. It's several. Several. Y'all gotta have something better going on in life. It's been 10, 15 years since I started fucking with you niggas and bitches. And this is what they ask y'all in interviews. That go to show you should be mad about that you ain't doing shit with your life. Any person I work with made at least 6 digits, if not millions. It's not my fault that you don't know how to spend your money and you go broke after you get the money. It ain't one person I work with that they can get at least 6 digits minimum, if not millions. Keep it up. Keep it up. I promise you. I promise you. I have all of your files. I screenshot the text messages, the DMs.
Yeah, why you ain't pull up on him? Why you ain't beat him up like that, nigga? Why you ain't beat him up like that, Vado? Pussy. All right? He clearly disrespected you, called your kid's mother a slut. That's how these niggas are, man. Don't listen to these motherfuckers, man. Black women's self-value is inherited by black male. Be careful, okay? Whether you're a male worshiper or you're a fucking identified, male influence, watch it, okay? These niggas is pussies that will put their hands on to fuck you up, okay? Bitch, you ain't all that cute. I'll make you look ugly. Some of them may put you in the dirt. Bitch, if I can't have you, nobody will. Watch it. Once you don't know you fine, you are cooked. If I ask you, do you know you fine? You better tell me that shit with conviction. Yes, I'm a fine bitch. Okay? You fucking right, I'm fine. Shit, if I was you, I would want me. Nigga, don't you want me? That's what you should be telling me. All right? Don't go halfway with that shit. Come with it. Be cocky. Be cocky. That's all you can be. Because that shithole gonna tell you, no, bitch, you ugly just like me. Okay, you're going to inherit his disease and it's all over from there. All right? Vado, Mary J. Blige, fuck Mary J. Blige and fuck Miss Paris Hilton, whatever her name is, Misa Hilton. All whack. Okay? Audacity to fight over fucking this goddamn abuser. Mary J. Blige, I'm disappointed in you, but I'm not surprised. I know you fuck with garbage like that. I know that's your thing, Mary. I know that's your thing. Okay? You deal with motherfuckers that abuse you. You've been getting abused all these goddamn years, Mary. Don't you get tired of that shit? Don't you get tired of it, darling? God damn.
Tahiri and Vado, how do you guys think you did?
Extra aggressive.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? No.
None of the black people did nothing. Y'all didn't do shit because y'all probably was like, oh, she's Latin. Fuck that bitch. Let him do it. She deserve it. All them black girls just sat right the fuck right there.
Bugging out. Bugging out.
Are you serious?
No, like you bugging out. Like you look y'all hurt you, yo.
Are you kidding me?
Look, I don't hurt you, nigga. You just tried to kill her.
You crazy. You need to chill. This house is on fire.
Just threw that apple in my face for no reason.
She's a male worshiper. I don't like her. Who's that bitch from the show? I don't like her. She's a male worshiper. I think she said something.
No.
You're right. No, do not buzz me because that's not right. You don't boogie. I'm gonna find out later because
To deliver an electric shot on the receiving end.
what I'm saying to you, if I'm doing this, I want to learn.
You gonna feel crunchy.
That's
later.
Phaedra's whack ass, right? Fucking whack bitch. Bitch is a hater. I never liked her. I don't like black girls like this. This bitch is a hater. Listen.
You light a match, expect a fire.
Yeah, that's what a male worshiper tells you. From a man, you fucking whack, corny bitch. You and your gay ass looking nigga. Get out of here. Phaedra's whack. And he could do better than that. I'm surprised he's with that.
Expect a fire.
I'm surprised that guy is with that. Really surprised at that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to dismiss class. Black women, your self-value is in the fucking dump. Okay? It's inherited by that black male. Step your game up. Feel better about your goddamn self, okay? Because you're inheriting his fucking ugly disease. Even if he's good looking, you're inheriting his ugly disease. He's an ugly person. Okay? All right? If you're going to do any goddamn thing, at least say to yourself, you know what, Nate? Maybe I'll step my shit up and get on my damn Vanessa shit. Yeah, you need to. Get on your damn Vanessa Bryant shit and realize, like, goddamn, I could do a lot. Okay? You got to look at that. Don't let them tell you can't move on. That's what he can't. He never moves on. You can. Okay? Step it up, man. God damn, because you are what you sleep with. Black women, you are what you sleep with. See Vanessa O'Brien's pretty ass? You think what she can't get? Oh, she should stay with Kobe's dead. That's it. It's over. Okay? You see that fucking ring on her hand? She knows her value. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a nice day. Class is dismissed.